guys, and welcome to my crafty corner, where today we'll be working with water slides on tumblers. But before we get into that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and hit the notify button. We are going to be using Hiipoo Official Waterslide Decal Paper. The one that I'm using is compatible with Inkjet printers. I already had my tumbler glittered and epoxied and just ready to go ahead and start decaling. But before we get into decaling the actual tumbler, we spray painted the decals with clear coat, Rust-Oleum clear coat, about 3 times, and each layer in between we left it to dry for about 10-15 minutes. And the last time I did let it dry for about 20 minutes before I went ahead and put it in the water. We had lukewarm water, not too hot but not on the cold setting, just to let that water slide activate. And I did put a little bit of water onto the tumbler just to make it a little bit easier to slide. When I take the decal out of the water, I just give it a little shift to see if, it's ready and it's pulled apart from the transfer sheet. One thing I do really love about Hippoo's water slide is it's not thick in a way of saying it's like vinyl. It's still very thin, it's still very transparent, but it was so much easier to handle, especially right here where I'm sliding the paper, the carrier paper off. This is where I usually rip my water slides. As slow as I try to be, as gentle as I try to be, I'm usually always ripping my water slide during my transfer. So this part right here definitely made me happy to know I got this part done with no problems. While I'm working on the first one, I did drop the other ones in just so that they can start pulling apart. And I am using a silicone brush here just to get any wrinkles out. I do add a little bit of water onto it just to not pull. But again, what I love about Hippoo's water slides is how thick it is and durable it is to work with. You'll see here that I'm actually using my hands instead of, gently moving it off onto the cup from the transfer paper. So that just shows you how easy it is to work with this and how durable this water slide paper is. It just pulls right off. You see it right there. Under epoxy, it is so vibrant, and you don't see any of the empty transfer or empty water slide somewhere where it doesn't have text. So it was really cool to work with this one. Very easy, very durable, and I love the fact that even with that pink, it was a very light shade of pink, it still came out so vibrant once it was printed. The text itself is black. I was afraid that it would come out looking gray, especially because it's a lighter base tumbler. Definitely did not. Super vibrant, super dark on the color. And actually, the gold hearts that you'll see later on the actual finished tumbler was actually a glitter pattern kind of look when I did my print and cut. And you see that vibrancy and you see the details in there too. And so here you have it, the final product of our tumbler, all epoxied and ready to go.